Dude, what a weird time. It's amusing to me how much people have stopped shaming other people for being on their phones or being on the internet in general, for watching shows all day. All of these things that are like an underlying judgment for a lot of people. Ironically, often on the internet, they're shaming each other. Suddenly, these ways of being connected to other people, whether you know them or not, are being promoted heavily, encouraged heavily. I have no problem with this because I don't judge people for being online, but it's just interesting to see that happening during this time of isolation. And with all of that in mind, it's been interesting as well to see how rapidly people have been developing new ways to connect with each other, or coming up with new ideas about educating the general public on things, sharing things with each other in person and online. It's amazing when you literally aren't allowed to connect with people in person, how quickly the technology takes over and suddenly we're together again. Like last night, spent a good amount of time chatting with people in voice chat, just generally refueling my emotional health. And then tonight, getting to spend time with the Sibs, playing games and eating good food and generally not being shut away. Finally getting to spend a little bit of time with a couple of new family members. I mean, we were just spending a little bit of time at the church preparing for and then doing a 5-minute live stream, but it had been 6 days since I saw one of them, and well, it had been more than a full week since I'd seen the other, and the connection was not only restorative for my emotional health, but it also was just fully a good thing to be connected in person during a time when it's almost impossible to be that. I definitely anticipate that at the end of all of this, when we finally can actually emerge from our homes and see each other as opposed to just driving from one safe location to the next, we are going to be so overjoyed and so refreshed by even just the shortest amount of time spent together. Because if the hour I spent with 2 people was any indication of how it's going to be to spend that kind of time with a lot of other people, it's going to be a good thing. I'm ready for it. I know it's not going to happen right away. In fact, it might be quite a while, but we're going to get through it. And for the only time of my entire life saying things about this situation, to who knows who on the internet applies to literally every person on the planet, and that in and of itself is absolutely insane to me. I literally could say, we're gonna get through it, we're gonna be okay, hold on, and all of those things apply to every person who possibly could stumble upon words like this. That's like a once in a every other lifetime thing to say and have it be true. This is an awful way to start a decade, and yet it's resetting so much. It's fascinating to figure out as we go along. What a weird life.